Hello everybody, welcome back. We are doing some magic today. And also, worth noting, it's Easter weekend, but we're not doing an Easter themed episode today, so that's unfortunate.
Because the Germs have canceled Easter.
Exactly. So instead, what we are doing is I have a deck called Germs, which is exactly what it sounds like. It's a deck that wants to make a bunch of germ tokens.
And I am playing No Collection Humans because there's no collected company.
Nope, you can't collect at the moment.
Collect.
No. So it's the age-old battle, man versus nature. We'll see how the human race fails. This is almost like prophecy that you're witnessing right now. So we're gonna go ahead and see what's gonna happen in the future here. So to decide who goes first, I'm thinking body part dice, right? And then we have just a regular number dice. So what we're going to do is we're going to roll both of these, and basically it's going to, so if you get full body, then you get coronavirus in your whole body, and this is the degree to which it affects you. All right? So some can be worse than others. But to continue with the theme here, a lot of people are struggling to get toilet paper, and we still have this, so might as well utilize this as well. So it's kind of going to be like Yahtzee. Maybe. There we go. All right. Right arm 6. So my right arm is screwed. Might have to come off after that. And you got stomach 4. I
think the stomach would just be a little bit worse. Like,
I think it would too.
Even if it's not like it's a 1. Like if it's like a 3 or lower, I'd say maybe the arm.
You could get over that, but you could always just amputate the arm if you need to.
Yeah, you can't really amputate your stomach too easily.
No. So I guess in that case, I go first. We never really said.
We never really decided.
But I think you're in more pain than I am for that. So I will go first, and we'll see you in game 1. Oh, also, another point of business. So last time I asked you guys to like, comment, and subscribe, thinking that it wouldn't really do anything, but it did. Of course it did. So I'm going to do that again. So don't forget to like this video, comment on this video, share this video, reply to other comments on this video, and follow Mr. Boopster on Instagram. The most important one.
Does he have an Instagram?
He does.
Why wasn't I informed?
Because it just made it. Yeah, anyway, so we'll see you in game 1. All right, game 1. Show my hands. This is what I have. 2.
And we've got those.
Whoop. All right, and here's a mine, and here's a map, which will probably find our way to a tower. Go ahead.
Draw for turn. Well, that is a better land to play. Cavern of Souls, naming human.
Yep.
Here's a noble hierarch.
Okie dokie.
Enter go.
Untap. Draw. Yeah, I think that's probably the way to go. Here's a Spire of Industry, which will tap for a colorless. I'll cast a Metallic Mimic, naming Germ. To you.
Untap. Draw for turn. Horizon Canopy. Here is a Thalia's Lieutenant.
All right.
Passing the counter off to this noble hierarch.
So you have to pay life for that too, as well.
Yes. So we go down to 19.
Yep.
And then
2. 18.
Enter go.
Untap. Draw. Well, that was not an ideal one, but it'll work. So here's a snow-covered plains again colorless, adaptive automaton naming Germ. So comes in with a counter because it comes in as a Germ.
It enters as a Germ.
And I don't have good attack. Don't really want to trade.
That's a 3/2.
Yeah, that's true. I guess yours is only a 1/1, isn't it?
Yes.
3.
16.
2.
Untap.
Yeah, I suppose he's not usually that tiny, but he's pretty tiny at the moment.
Draw for turn. A green going to 15
Yeah,
for Noble Hierarch.
it's a lot of exalting.
And then, oh yes, he gets a counter from that.
Yep.
And then 2 mana. Doop doop.
Yep.
For a Charming Prince
Ho
who will bounce this Noble Hierarch
Sure.
till the next end step. And I guess I should attack. Well, no, he'd have been the same size because I wouldn't have had the Charming Prince. So he is a 3/3.
Yes.
Oh, but mine's 4, so.
This is with exalted.
Yeah,
Sure.
with Exalted, so 4.
I will take it. 14.
And it is your go.
Then Batman comes back. Boop. Untap. Draw. Okay, so I'm going to... I'm going to crack this for a tower, play that tower, and cast a Stoneforge Mystic, fetching a Batterskull.
Okay. Yeah, just simplifying.
Yeah. So here's that tower. And here's that Batterskull. And I think I could attack for 3. And you probably are just going to send in one thing, I imagine. Because 2 Exalted is probably better. Well, I guess you could send in Prince and Lieutenant, but either way, it's the same amount of damage that I'm going to be taking, so I think I will attack you for 3.
I will take that. Going to 12.
To you.
Untap. Draw for turn. You know, that's almost good.
I like hearing that.
Here is a phantasmal image.
Ugh. Yep.
Copying Thalia's lieutenant.
Yep.
So he will enter as a copy, pumping everyone, and he will get 2 counters because he'll also grow from a human entering.
Yep. That's gross.
And going to 11.
Mm-hmm.
Here is a meddling mage.
Oh.
The one that was almost good enough.
Yeah.
Because you can just get around it for the Batterskull.
Yeah, that's the nice thing about Stoneforge Mystic.
And for like any equipment. So
Yeah.
I guess I'll name Stoneforge Mystic.
Sure. That's pretty good, actually. Yeah. It's a decent name. It's a scary one.
And he, of course, grows again from that.
Yes.
And now it is better to attack. Or leave Prince on blocker. Oh, he gets a counter too.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think we leave Prince on blocker and attack you for 9.
9. Oh, sweet Jesus. Do I take 9? going to 5 and relying on a batter skull. Or do I toss like a metallic mimic in front of this to just soak up an absurd amount of damage?
It is a bit of damage.
Either way, Batterskull is going to be smaller than Lieutenant, because he's only going to be a 6 with the Mimic. This is a tough one. I will take the 9, going to 5.
Okay. And it is your go.
Untap. Draw. There's a thought. Okay, so it's 3 mana. I'll do colorless with this. I'm gonna map for my last drawn piece, which is a power plant, and that will be my drop for the turn.
And that gives you 5 mana, but no colored for the Stone Forge.
No.
But you can just cast it because I had to name it with Meddling Mage.
Yeah. Yeah, if that's what I'm planning on doing. I might not necessarily just run that out there. I might have other things I'd rather do. But I think I need the life, so yeah, I'll just cast it. So, Batterskull, Germ, counter. To you, I think, at this point.
Untap. Draw for turn.
Might be having to make some pretty sad blockages. We'll see.
I was just expecting a casting malcontents off the top.
Oh
So
yeah.
weird to
I mean,
not
I
have
guess I am just dead to that. Also, that's another
Cavern
option.
of Souls naming human.
Could have played around that, presumably.
And
Though it might have been just dead anyway to that.
yeah, I don't know how much there's playing around that.
No. Yeah, I think that plus an Alpha Strike prior to Batterskull would have been enough anyway.
So 3 mana for a Mantis Rider.
Yep. That one too?
Oh, sorry. That's what I'm...
Oh, that's what you meant to do.
I meant to get the dice for that one.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Grew the wrong one and then
Yeah.
put the counter on the wrong one. I'm doing great. And, yeah, I guess that's pretty good. Going to 10 for the Mayor of Averbrook.
Oh, that pumps all humans, doesn't it?
Pumps all humans.
Yeah, that's quite good.
Throwing again. And then I think we attack you for 4, 5, 6, 7. Wait, no. 9. Plus 4. It's 13.
Obviously, throw Germ in front of Lieutenant, gain 6, take 4, so go to 7 at the end of all that, and lose my Germ. Because he's too small.
Yeah, he's too small.
Too little.
And it is your go.
So now that you screwed that up, can I tell you what you did wrong?
What did I do wrong?
I was at 5, you had a Mantis Rider and 2 Noble Hierarchs. I have no flying blockers.
I was like, Mayor's just short of enough.
Yeah.
Right.
But I'll take what I can get, because I have to. Yeah, so here's an Urza's Mine. I don't think it's actually going to matter. I'm probably still dead, but I like playing Magic, so. Here's a Mortar Pod. So, Germ, counter, stuff. And then Here's also... So 2 mana from that one. We'll go for a Flare Husk as well. Germ, counter. Then... that puts me up to 4 there. So I can still kind of do everything that I want. So I still have a floating mana, correct? From this, because I just played the husk? So,
yes.
Yeah. So 1, 2, 3, return Batterskull.
Yeah. Then you can Vial or Stoneforge Mystic in a Batterskull and even bounce them on me instead.
So I think I will pass turn.
Untap. Upkeep. Draw for turn. An unclaimed territory naming humans.
Yep.
I will use a colorless and sack this to draw a card.
Okay.
And here is Thalia's Lieutenant.
I actually have to respond to that, don't I? Well, okay, so Thalia's Lieutenant gets +1/+1 because of that, right?
Yes.
And that's the only one?
Yes, and that is only a 1/1/2, so... But I guess you only have one Mortar Pod.
Yeah, so I'm going to respond to the Thalia, shoot the Mayor, and then... So...
Yeah, so I guess that counter
1, 2, 3, 4... Use 2 of that, the white as well, so there's 2 colorless still floating.
Yeah.
Batterskull. Counter. And I still have 2 blue, 6, Ghostly Flicker, Mortar Pod, Batterskull.
Whoop.
Yeah, so these come back immediately.
Yeah.
So that germ gets to live, yay! And then I get
He's a 3/3
2 more
germs.
each with counters.
And now the Thalia resolves.
And now the Thalia resolves, yes.
And when Thalia resolves, we get to grow him.
So just enough mana.
Grow him. Five in the air.
5 in the air.
Not dead.
Yeah, go on.
Enter go.
Woo! Look at that. Okay, so do I shoot your image? No, not yet. I'll
He's
say
not really big enough threat yet.
no. Well, that was decent. Okay, so I think we just smash with this for 6.
Block.
Yeah. So I gain 6. Going to 7. And then... return. Six. Still a little too much, but yeah. Okay, so we will make 2, 4, 6. Recast that. Counter. And that one floater will just remain floating, I think. Because all these cost equip too, yes. So, that's it. You.
Untap.
Very hard to get over those.
Draw for turn. Here's an ancient ziggurat. Here is a charming prince.
Ooh, yep.
Fortunately, there's not really anything I want to bounce. So I think we're going to scry 2.
Okay. Don't want to bounce the other prince.
And we're going to put 2 on the bottom. He loses the counter that way,
that's true.
so...
You got a counter on them as
Yeah.
well. From that.
And... Fortunately, you're kind of slowly gaining life. And if I attack, then the Batter Skull might actually connect, which isn't any good. So I think we have to go 5 in the air again.
Go to 2. That sucks.
Enter go.
End of turn. Colorless, of course. Flash in. Batter Skull number 2.
Oh my.
Counter.
I was wondering why you were being specific about the Stoneforge Mystic, but yeah,
Yeah.
that's...
Yeah, it was a good draw. Hello. Well, it's something, I guess. Here's a chromatic star, which I will immediately crack. So 2 mana, of course. I'll make a blue out of that. Draw a card. Oops. So he only has 1 counter on him. Then I think we will... shoot that image. Move.
The Empty Germ.
I'm thinking Flare Husk, actually, because it gives power. So I'll move Flare Husk to this Batter Skull. Just for the extra life. And the Germ gets to stick around, of course. And then we will go for... So this is currently not attached to anything. We will go for... 13.
So we can block the 7 and block the 6.
Sure. So that dies. I gain 13, go to 15. And I lose that. You lose a prince.
Lose a prince.
Okay. So then tap Spire for a colorless. Oh, actually, you know what? You still have a Thalia in play. So I have to go 2 mana Flare Husk. Because not a creature.
Not a creature.
I still got 5 here. So I'm thinking go.
Untap. Draw for turn. Not very good here. Here is a Kite Sail Freebooter.
Ooh, well, I got nothing.
Yeah,
so.
you got nothing. It's flying, but
It does fly.
it's about all it does. And yeah, you do have a Batter Skull, so attacking just gets you free life.
Mm-hmm.
So 5.
Take it. 10.
Enter go.
End of turn. 2 mana, or sorry, 3 mana. Return this. 2 mana. Replay it.
Yep.
Germ. Untap. Draw. Yeah, smash.
Block.
Yep. So, 1 hierarch, I lose Germ. I gain 12, 22. That is offline. Here's a snow-covered island, because no sense keeping it. And do I want to do anything else right now? You're 10. Yeah, so probably a ways off from Mortar Pod comboing you. A few mana away from it, anyway. Yeah, so go ahead. Well, actually, I got a ton of mana, so I'm actually going to move Mortar Pod to this Batterskull. Then I'll pass turn.
Untap. Draw for turn. Waterlogged Grove. Sack it. Draw. Well, that's no bueno.
I can't believe this actually worked. I mean, it didn't really. You could have killed me, but...
Yeah, I was trying to do the math and kind of forgot about the double exalted. Well, we can hack you for 4 in the air. I guess it's still 4 in the air. That way.
Sure.
Don't know why I blocked the Noble Hierarch.
18.
Enter go.
And now a million things. Alright, so... Tower, get me that back.
2 mana.
2 mana, Batterskull. And then... 2, 3, 4, 5, so... 4 mana, well, just do it this way. 3 mana, return Batterskull.
Yep.
Leave the germ around. Untap. Draw. So, we had 1 on it.
One small mistake let the virus get out of control.
Pretty much. That's sort of what happened. 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright. So, 2 mana. We'll Stoneforge in Batterskull again.
Yep.
Germ counter. But now, I'm going to move Batterskull to this one. So, now this guy's huge.
He is like all the things.
Yeah, and he's got 1 extra toughness, too. So, it's 4, 8, 9, 10. So, it's a 10, 11. Currently. 11, 12. Because why not? And that is a 12, right?
That is a 12-12.
So
So you move that flare husk.
gotta move this other flare husk too. Gross. But you do what you gotta do. Bash with this man.
It's Kitesail freebooter.
Yeah. So I will gain... What did I say this was now?
It's
12?
13,
12 now?
so 12 life.
30. Pew.
Untap. Draw for turn. How does that help me?
Uh-oh.
So here's Horizon Canopy, which we will cycle away.
Uh-huh.
And here's a Reflector Mage that will put that germ in your hand. Do you want to shoot it at me? I suppose you do have a mortar. Pod.
Yeah, you're true. That's true. I will shoot Thalia.
Yeah.
Gain 1. Going to 31.
And suddenly you don't really have a life gain threat, but you still have blockers.
Yes, these also still have just been...
Yes, they all should have.
Yeah.
1/1 counters.
Yeah, and now these all fall
He
off.
gets another counter. And this Noble Hierarch will cast a Noble Hierarch
Okay.
to get even more counters on this.
So 3.
But still can't get through
2s.
that wall. So 5 in the air.
Take it. 26.
Enter go. Because as much as I'd like that to attack, doesn't have trample, so it's not actually getting anywhere.
Okay. Draw. 10. Yeah, I'm not really getting a lot of attacks in, am I? So what do I have for mana here? A lot.
A lot. Now you don't have to worry about the Thalia nonsense.
3, 4, 5. So that can get me 1 Batterskull back. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm actually 1 short of... Oh, no, I have a map. And you don't have a Thalia anymore. So that's good. So tower will tap for 3. I will map for another tower. Play that as my land.
Didn't really net you mana, but
No, but
not for this turn anyway.
you can do it all. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So this turn, I think then we just... So it's probably better to get in for an attack. Although your thing is so freaking large. It's 12, 13, it's a 14 now?
Yes.
Oh boy.
Yeah, he just grows and grows
Yeah.
and grows.
8, 9, 10. I actually don't even have enough power to take that on with a Batterskull. So I guess then we're going to just have to do this the stupid way. So 3 colorless and 2, I'm going to return a Batterskull and then recast it with Stoneforge Mystic, or put it into play rather.
Yeah.
And then we have 2, 4, 6, 7. So I can... Here's a Mortar Pod. And we're going to move
That's there.
this Mortar Pod to a Germ token. And that's all, I believe. Go ahead.
Untap. Draw for turn. Sunbaked Canyon.
That draws a card.
Draws me a card. Technically more damage through.
Uh-oh.
Here is a Mantis Rider. 6.
20.
And it is your
Back to
go.
where I started. Shoot your face.
9.
And then end of turn, I've got 4 mana here, or 3 mana here, so I will return this Batterskull to my hand. Which I didn't even have a hand, so. Untap. Draw. Here's a mine. You're at 9. That rhymes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Alright. So do I have 18 mana? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17.
So close.
But actually, that's 1 less even. Ah, that's annoying. Because I have 1 on here, so I can shoot you to 8, and then I only need 16 mana. Yeah, that works, right?
Yeah, 'cause 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 creatures.
Well, I have 9 total. 1, 2, 3, 4,
Oh,
5,
right.
6,
Yeah,
7,
that's on
8,
the
9.
equipment there. So
Yeah. So I have 9 creatures. I have 1 free shot, so I think this is enough, right? And
Yeah, 'cause you just need 16 mana for the equip costs.
yeah, and I've got that.
You're gonna throw your whole board at me?
Yeah, okay. So Germ to the face.
8.
Move this to another Germ. Germ to the face.
7.
So then Move it, germ to the face.
6.
Move it, germ to the face.
5.
Move it, germ to the face.
4.
Move it, germ to the face.
3.
That one gains me life. 21. And this is 6 mana, so I'll make 6. Face.
2.
Face.
1.
Face.
Dead.
Hello.
Do you know why I lost?
Why?
I attacked with 2 creatures, so they didn't social distance, and that's why I lost.
Exactly. Yes, that is why. So, you learned your lesson. Hopefully, at home, you learned that lesson as well. Wow. Whew. So I don't feel like that was really a legitimate victory, because you did have me dead several turns ago. And
Yeah,
it just so happens I was able to
overthinking
rebuild
it and just didn't see the double exalted,
but it sure was fun.
but sure was fun.
So that was game 1, and we'll see you in game 2. Alrighty, game 2. Go ahead.
We've got those.
Whoop. And for me, that's what I have. Alright.
An ancient Ziggy
Ancient Ziggy.
and a champion of the Pariah.
Yep.
Perish. Whatever.
Yep.
I'm not actually sure which one of those it is.
Perish.
Perish.
Yeah.
Sure.
Good. Alright. We're gonna go. We're gonna go Mutavault into Flare Husk. Go.
Untap. Draw for turn. Plains. Meddling Mage.
Uh-oh.
I think it's going to be Expedition Map.
Sure.
Let me get a counter.
Damn it.
2.
Take it. 18.
Enter go. I
Called it. I was debating which one to play turn 1. I'm like, in case you don't have another human, which seems absurd, but why not? I'll put the 1/1 out, thinking it won't matter. It mattered. Okay, so then we go mine.
wasn't sure if you'd assemble it because you did play the Mutavault first, but
Flare Husk number 2.
ooh, more germs.
To you.
Untap. Draw for turn. Here is a waterlogged grove
Yeah.
and a Thalia's lieutenant
Yep.
reporting for duty. So he gets a counter from that, and then he gets a counter for a human entering.
Yep. Big boy.
6. 7. I can do math.
Yeah. 11.
Enter to your go.
Draw. What's with all these mines? Don't need any more mines. There's a snow-covered plains and adaptive automaton naming Germ, which I think is going to be far too slow. But, yeah. Do I send? I'm taking 7 at least. 8, probably, on the back crack.
Yeah, you gotta remember those pumps, so if I have like 2 creatures or something, it
Yeah, that's true.
could be bad.
2.
I will take that, going to 18.
Good.
Untap. Draw for turn. Cavern of Souls, naming human.
Yeah.
And here are
Oh.
the malcontented.
All right.
So 4 damage to you.
Yep, 7.
And then we get a grow all our dudes. And so you're pretty much... Well, you're not dead if you don't block him, I guess.
I have to block this, obviously. But...
Yeah, well, you're not dead if you instead block these two, but...
Oh, I guess, yeah, I'd be at 1. But I don't make...
Swing.
I don't get anything, really, for... I could trade with a lieutenant, I suppose. But I can also just block this and take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, go to 2. So I'll do that.
And it is your go.
Too slow. Draw. Oh, I really needed that to be a blue source. Academy runes. Almost a blue source. I can't survive another turn, I don't think. No. There's no way I can survive it. That's a 3-1 even. How annoying is that? It's a 3-1?
The 3-1.
Yeah, I think I'm super dead. But we'll put Flare Husk on Adaptive Automaton. Because why not? Yeah, go. Can't play my map. Sucks.
Untap. Draw for turn.
Might have had a game if that was a blue source, but it wasn't.
And we are malcontented.
You just got both of them. Okay.
I just got both of them.
Well, hi, yeah. Here's a human in response. Yeah, if that was a blue source, I might have been okay, because I could just chump and rebuy them and then get Batterskull in the next turn and maybe rebuild, but too fast. Yeah,
and the meddling mage on.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You shutting off that map was actually huge because I was gonna go get a Spire.
Yeah, you played the Mutavault first, so I'm like,
yeah.
I'm like, do I even bother naming map? I'm like, I could just name, I guess, a Stoneforge. So
yeah,
it
no,
get
that
a
was
Batterskull, but
you killed
I guess
it.
I'll figure I'll slow his lands down.
You killed it with the name. that was the one thing in my hand I actually didn't want you to name. Anyway, so that was game 2, and we will see you in game 3 to find out whether the human race can survive the coronavirus. All right, game 3. All comes down to this. This is what I have. Do.
And we've got those.
Whoop. Okie dokie. Here's a tower. Here's a map. To you.
Not taking any chances this time.
No.
Draw for turn. Cavern of Souls naming human.
Yep.
Tap it for a colorless vial.
Okay.
And it is your go.
Draw. That's alright. Here's a power plant. Go.
Untap. Draw for turn. I guess untap, upkeep. We get a counter.
Mm-hmm.
And here is a unclaimed territory, naming human.
Okay.
Gonna violin a champion.
Sure.
And then we're going to cast Athalia, who, if you're just gonna assemble Tron right away,
isn't gonna do a ton.
Isn't gonna do a ton.
It's annoying. It is annoying.
And we get a counter. Sure go.
End of turn. Crackety mappity. Go get my last piece, which is a mine, which is the one I had a million of last time. Funny how that works. Oops. To my hand. Untap. Draw. Mine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that makes things cost a little extra. Sucks. But what can you do? 7. So that now costs 6. Oh, there is no nice way to do any of these things, is there? No, there's not. So mine will tap for 2. I'll play a Chromatic Star for 2 mana.
Yep.
And then I got 5 left here, so I can go... So, convert one of these to a white, draw a card. Cast a Stoneforge Mystic with those 2 mana. So I still have 3 here. So, Stoneforge Mystic will fetch...
Could be anything, but I think I know what it's going to be.
Yeah. It's a Mortar Pod.
Okay, I don't know where we're going.
3 mana, cast it, shoot that.
Ah, yes.
Because it's really annoying. Even with Tron, it's really annoying. Because it throws all my math off.
1,
By
2,
one.
7, and a little extra cost is...
Yeah, go ahead.
Untap. Upkeep. Draw for turn. Horizon Canopy.
Canopies.
We're gonna violin.
You're the worst. Yep.
And then we are going to Charming Prince to scry 2.
Yeah.
And 1 on top, 1 on the bottom. And 4.
Take it. Is that? Have you hit me? You've hit me. Right?
No, because I vialed that in last turn.
So that's the first attack?
That's the first
It's
attack.
still from last game? Okay, 4. 16.
Intro.
If we're wrong about that, oh well.
No, because I had to vial in and then cast the 2 drops. So.
Okay, so here's another tower. Another Mortar Pod. Shoot that.
Here's the backup.
4, 5, 6, 7, 5. Okay, so then we will go Tower Mine 5. Batterskull.
Yep.
2. Husk. Go.
That's just more annoying. Untap. Upkeep. I think we're going to leave that on 2. Or do we?
Hopefully you don't play your 3rd Thalia.
We are going to move it up to 3.
Okay.
Draw. And play a Horizon Canopy as our land. And then we're going to lose a life to crack a Horizon Canopy. For another card draw. Oh my.
Uh-oh. Don't like the sound of that.
Thalia's Lieutenant.
Yep. Gross.
Oh. Goes up to 5. And... $5.
Yes, I'm totally getting blown out by a Reflector Mage. And I'm at 16, which is okay. So I'll take it. 11. Or attempt to take it.
Yeah, just 5 then.
Okay.
Enter go.
Untap. Draw. Okay, so you don't have a Thalia, which is nice. So we're going to... Okay, 3 mana, map, crack.
Gonna get another tower.
I don't think so. I think I'm gonna get an Inventor's Fair.
Not a source of colored mana if you need it.
No. I'd rather fetch an artifact.
Ah, yes.
Which
that is always an option.
I could do now, but don't think I need to now. So 3, 4 up at the moment, and I'm sure you have that mage. I'm incredibly sure of it. So that's a 3/3. That's a 1/1 currently, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I'll send for 4.
Here is Kessig Malcontents.
For 4?
For 4.
7.
And
I was expecting a Reflector Mage.
that does grow him.
Yep. And we
Grows him.
can't.
And I think we'll take it.
11.
15.
Pod on each of these. 4 mana. And then still have 3 there, so 1 for a Flare Husk. With the Germ.
Under him.
To you.
Untap. Upkeep, we're definitely going to leave that on 3.
Yeah.
Draw. Ancient Ziggurat. We're going to crack this Rise Canopy. And then we're going to cast Athalia's Lieutenant.
Oh, alright.
Because we like having doubles of all things Thalia.
Well, apparently.
Counter.
That's a nuisance. I'm actually going to kill that in response. Well,
Or the other Thalia's Lieutenant.
does it get a counter from anything?
Not immediately.
Not by itself? Yeah, I'll wait then. I'll
But-
wait,
So,
probably.
do you want the kill this first?
Do I? That's 4 power. That's annoying. But I can also just throw a Flare Husk in front of it. Yeah, it's fine. You can have it.
So, get a counter there. He gets another counter. He gets 2 counters.
Why does that one? Oh, because, yeah, sure.
Yeah, 'cause
right.
he's entering
Yeah.
and he gets 2
Yeah.
counters. So I guess we'll just go up to this dice immediately.
Sure.
7. And so those are only 1/1s. We have no exalted. So 8, 12.
That's just 2? A 2?
Yeah, 4/2.
4, 2. And that's huge, of course. Well, if that's a 4/2, then I'll just put this 4/5 in front of it. Mortar Pot gives
Oh,
plus
yes,
0,
more
plus
potted.
1.
Right, I wasn't thinking of the
You could
toughness.
not, if you'd rather. With him. I don't really care. Just leave it?
Yeah, we'll just leave it.
Okay.
It was a mistake of mine.
Alright, and then this is 8.
8.
So I'm gaining back 4, so I'd only be taking 4 total. I'll chump it. The Germ.
Jump it with a germ.
Yeah. So, yeah. Then gain 4. Going to 15.
And it is your go.
Shoot your face with the Batterskull Germ. 16.
14.
Return Batterskull Demand. Untap. So Inventor's Fair, definitely have enough. 17. Draw. Can't cast. That's sort of annoying, actually.
Should have gone for the colored land instead.
Apparently, yeah. I could Inventor's Fair for a chromatic star or an expedition map. That'd be funny.
That would be funny.
That'd be full circle, actually. I map for an Inventor's Fair, which cracks to find a map.
You're just really lost in that case.
Do I want to do that? Oh, God. Do I want to do that? Oh, God. Oh, I hate this. I hate this. 4 mana, crack Inventor's Fair. Go get a map. Cast and crack the map. Go get a... Probably a Spire of Industry. Play that as my
when
land.
you're really lost and you're like, I don't know how to read maps. I found the fair. I was looking for the tower the whole time.
It's pretty sad. So... And I even have to do this main phase. Alright, so white, ow, 16, and 3 is 4 total. 2 to flash in a Batterskull, Germ. Other 2 to put this mortar pod on it.
Yep.
And then... I mean, that's pretty well it. Go ahead.
Untap.
God is really sad.
Draw for turn.
But sometimes you don't need another Batterskull.
Crack Grove.
Yeah.
Yeah, not as useful, but we're gonna make Full House.
Shoot that one. In response.
The Full House of Thalias, apparently.
Yeah. So that's 3 lieutenants and 2 Thalias that you've sent out. Oy.
We are a house of all things Thalia.
Will the House of Thalia defeat the House of Germs?
Oh my god, Charming Prince is a 5/5 now, so swing.
Mm-hmm. So that's
16.
That's a 6, isn't it? Ugh. 4. I only have 5. 16, which is exactly what I'm at. So I'm gonna have to throw something in front of something. Yeah. So we will throw this in front of... Crap. Yeah, I'll throw this in front of that. Take 6. I lose this.
Yep.
Gain 5. And I can't even shoot you, because I gain more life.
Isn't it only gain 4?
Or gain 4, sorry, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, gain 4, take
6. So
take 2. 14.
And
Can't even shoot.
it is your go.
Okay. Draw. Tower is land for the turn.
You got a lot of towers.
Do. So 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13,
One of them's
14.
actually a spire, but
Yeah.
it's basically a tower.
Basically. Turn and burn. And then... Still a little bit off from that. Ow. 13. There's another Stoneforge Mystic.
Oh my.
Fetch another Batterskull. Actually, no, we got to get another fancy one. Because, you know.
You gotta be as fancy
You know
as
how it is.
possible. I know the feel.
Yeah. There's. Okay, so that goes to my hands. So I can replay that, and then I have 6 mana left over after replaying that.
Because that one's in your hand.
Yeah.
You have 1 on the field. You have still 9.
I can't
11.
Stone Forge for it,
No, so
but I still have a ton of mana, so I'm gonna go for 5. Cast this one, Germ. We still have 6 mana up, so I think I will just move a Mortar Pod to this Germ, I believe. And because I can only really shoot one thing anyway. So that's all. To you.
untap. Upkeep. Draw for turn. Here is Champion of the Parish.
Yep.
Bop. Bop.
Oh,
Bop. Do you want to shoot that first?
do I want to
With
shoot
the
that
batter
first?
skull?
No. No, it's not with the
Oh,
batter skull,
that's,
it's just
yeah,
with
that
the-
one's not.
Yeah, I'm not going to though.
Okay. And here is a meddling mage
Okay.
who will name Batter Skull. So you'll have to rely on the Stoneforge Mystic.
That's problematic. Yeah, that might have done it. I mean, I can shoot that, but that's going to be costly.
Yeah, quite a bit of mana to shoot him down. And in the meanwhile, I will attack you for 20.
20. So, obviously,
12 and 8.
That will go there. That's only 8. Yeah. Block like that.
Block like that.
Gain 4. Going to 17. Losing both of my men. But before damage, of course, I will shoot you with this because he's going to die anyway. So, shoot you for 1.
13.
Right. And I lose this as well. Good.
Yes, it's your go.
And a turn. Turn that. Untap. Draw. Where were you a long time ago? Okay, well, it's gross, but gotta do what you gotta do.
Gotta get rid of that meddling mage.
Gotta. Well, I don't know if I care about that, so I'll take 1, 16. I still have a floater left over from that.
Yeah.
Flash into Batter Skull.
On floating.
1 floating. So I still have 3, 6, 9, 10, 11. So I still have 12 mana. That's insane. So 1, 2, 3. I'll name Germ.
Huzzah.
I was tempted to name Core because I have more of those, but I will name Germ.
Can't be a germ deck if you don't name germ.
Exactly. So then I can 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to put Batter Skull number 2 on Stoneforge Mystic. So I still have 1 left over from all that. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I can now move 2 things. So I think I'll move. You don't have anything big enough to block this at the moment, right?
No,
with
not
2
at
of
the
these on it.
moment.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Yeah, because even at the
7,
moment
8.
it's a 5, 6, so...
Yeah, so I will move both of these to Stoneforge Mystic. And I will
Now it is a 7, 8.
attack you for 7.
Yeah, I think we're gonna take that. Go to 6.
Go to 23. Q.
Untap. Draw for turn. Thalias.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Uh-oh. That went up. Hopefully not too long ago. Yeah, so this cut out randomly. Hopefully we didn't lose a ton, but you played
I have a
fourth Thalia's
fourth
Lieutenant,
Thalia.
if you missed that. So, yeah. All right. That's a thing.
Counter.
No shoots in response either.
Counter. 2 counters. 2 counters. Do ace. And do ace. And so do we make you block? I think we have to.
I'm at 23.
You're 23. A couple 6/6s. So we'll attack you for 24.
It's ridiculous. How big are these? Huge?
14, 14, 10, 10.
10, 10. You have no cards in hand?
No cards in hand.
4, 5, 6, 7. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Double block Thalia's Lieutenant.
Well, I can kill the Stoneforge Mystic on that.
Yeah. But I will gain... So what was this again? This is a 8 toughness, 7, 8?
7.
7, 8.
So
1,
you
2,
gain
3,
11, take 14, so you lose 3.
20. I lose a Stoneforge, I'm assuming.
And I lose a Thalia, yes. Right. And it is your go.
Untap. Draw a card. You counted the extra 1 from this too, right?
Oh, no, I didn't.
Oh,
so
yeah.
I guess, yeah, you gained 2 more. So you only lost 1 life in that.
Yeah.
Oh, no, sorry.
No, one more.
One more.
Yeah.
Yes.
21.
21.
Blackjack.
1 was a core. 1 wasn't a germ.
Yeah. And you're at what?
I am at 6.
You're at 6. Freaking meddling mage.
Yeah, no casting those batter skulls. So losing a Stoneforge is helpful for me. Mm-hmm. Unless you want to lose your whole board. To
Yeah, I have to trade
mage.
3 things for that, which doesn't sound great to me. What do you have up for blockers? Huge things, looks like.
Huge things, and the 4th Thalia's Lieutenant could be a chump blocker if he needs to be.
It's true. Here's a mutable. 3, 6, 9, 10. Well, five mana. Put this here. So 9/9.
9/9.
Actually, we'll do it this way. 6. Husk, husk, husk.
So a 12/12.
12, 12. Dash for 12.
Jump it.
Yeah. Gain 12. Going to 33. Is that all? I think so. Go.
Untap. Draw for turn. Meddling Mage. Naming... I guess Stoneforge Mystic?
Yeah.
Seems like the best.
Seems decent.
So he grows.
It's not like you can really name lands or anything. So.
He grows. Yeah, like the smaller of these doesn't really do anything, and I don't really feel like naming him either.
Yeah.
So 15, and that is a 12.
Yes. And I'm at 33.
$15.
Fuck.
Yeah, so
Game 12.
Game 12.
Go to 50.
My God.
50. Yeah.
And it is your go.
3, return. I'm allowed to do this still, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Replay. Take 1 from that, go into 49.
And it is your go. Or I guess, yeah. Still.
Okay. Draw a card. Well, that's okay, maybe. Better just to, like... No. Okay, mine, Star Crack. I will make a white with that draw. Power Plant, Mimic, Naming Germ.
And it is the Mimic.
So then that's... You're at 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's... Oh, well... No, I don't have enough mana to do all that. I think you gotta kill me this turn, though, because I'm pretty sure I have you next turn. If you can't kill me.
Well, you're kind of at a lot of life.
I am in a lot of life, that's true.
Turns out I should have thrown some Wingcrafters in here. I think those were human.
Return. Well, actually, do I slap this on somebody? Probably not. Return. And then I can replay. That gives me 6 things, but I don't have 12 mana this turn to do everything I need to do. So 3, we'll put Mortar Pod on Batterskull. Well, no, actually he has to do blocking, doesn't he? Put it on Stoneforge Mystic.
Shouldn't he have it if he's going to block anyway?
Well, I'd rather gain the life from, I think. Well, no, I guess I need to do it this way. Yeah, Mortar Pod on Batterskull.
If you're trying to count up the
'cause
6,
he's the one that's blocking.
don't want to
You're right.
bother gaining the life.
Yeah, you're right.
I mean, you're at 50.
I am at 49.
Sorry.
To be fair. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
Untap.
Okay. All that math out of the way.
Draw for turn. Womp.
Womp.
15.
Take it. To 44.
34.
34, yeah. 34. I can't math.
Enter go.
Shoot you. Gain
5.
1. 15. Return that. Ow. 14.
The virus is not a quick death.
Apparently not. Replay that. Okay. That, I think, does it. Untap. Draw. So now I've got 5 guys. You're at 5. I've got a ton of mana. Do I have enough mana? Probably, right? I just need 10. So there's...
Yes, you got a Stoneforge
1, 2,
Mystic
3, 4,
in.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that's 10 there. So I can play this also. Why not? So activate Mutavault.
Yep.
I'm just going to make this 10 mana now. Put that on Mutavault, shoot you.
4.
Put it on Stone Forge Mystic, shoot you.
3.
Put it on Metallic Mimic, shoot you.
2.
Put it on the temp, that guy, shoot you.
1.
Put it on Germ. It's already one on Germ. But
Well, no, you sacrificed the one on Germ.
oh yeah, you're right. Yeah.
Did the wrong pile, so.
Oh, I did.
You need 1 more equip, but I mean, you have 4 mana.
Yeah. Yeah. So, sure. Yeah.
The final point.
Shoot.
Dead.
Oh my god.
There's a phantasmal image.
I'm honest, I'm shocked that I was able to pull that one. The first game, like, I probably shouldn't have won it. This one, like, I'm kind of surprised I was able to stabilize.
Yeah,
you had so many huge things.
but they didn't get big enough.
Yeah, that's the problem.
Yeah.
Wow.
Somehow I got flooded out.
Yeah, it also, you drew, like a lot of duplicates that game. Like,
Thalia,
3 of those.
Thalia.
Yeah. Apparently 2 of those.
Apparently those were going to come into my next cards, but...
Yeah. Well, batter skull. So, I don't know what this means for the human race. If this was indeed prophecy, I guess that's it, folks.
It's an alternate timeline. It's fine.
Yeah. So let's just say that.
As soon as you see the virus wielding giant batter skulls, build yourself a bunker.
Yeah, maybe. Good thing we have all those lying around from the Cold War days. Oh boy. So that was Tron Germs versus humans. Unfortunately, Germs won, but in no way is this indicative of what's going to happen in real life, probably. So
Germs only won because I didn't social distance in the first game.
Exactly. So if there's anything to take from this, it's follow the guidelines for this and stay at home when you can, please.
And we'll beat this.
And we will beat this. Might take some vaccines or something. But
Yeah.
Anyway, so we will see you next week with some more stuff, assuming the world doesn't end.
Bye.